What a busy holiday, eh? How are we all doing? Hello Ed, hello Sam, hello Skunga, hello Thigh, hello Rex. Welcome in everybody to the first Starla stream of 2026. Damn. Alright chat, how are we doing today? Are we doing well? Are we doing okay? I forgot to empty out the sock. You know what, it's fine. I'll empty it out after stream. I also forgot to change it and take off all the Christmas stuff. I will also do that after stream. I mean, I could do that now. I could just kind of, hold on. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should just do that. There we go. Take them down one by one. Yeah, there, that one. That's not all of them. Which one's this one? That one's up too. Get rid of that one. There we go. And then, what else we got here? Maybe 1 hour gay? Yeah? You slept for 12 hours? That's crazy. Let's get, oh no, we can't put them back just yet. Where is, that's the mitt. Oh, there's the tree. Okay, there we go. And then that's the, that can be also blocked out. Okay, that's it, I think, right? That's all the Christmas stuff? Yeah, I think so. And then there's nothing Christmassy. No, there isn't. Okay, sick. All right. That joke flew. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a little out of it today. I had a weird sleep. Not like a bad sleep. I just had a weird sleep. Am I able to change the sock out now? Let's see. Interestingly enough, I don't hear any. Yeah, audio's coming through, but for some reason I don't hear opera audio. How's everyone doing? I hope everybody has had a good day. I hope everybody had a good New Year. I had a pretty good New Year. I discovered a movie I might want to make a video on. It was really fun. I'm glad. I saw that you were kind of partying there, Skunga. Hey? Let's get the, yeah, let's get this back in here. Is that gonna just autosave, or do I have to redo? I might have to redo it. Right? I saw that you had a fun time. And that's good to hear. Hold on, I'm just changing this. Why is it not changing from the mitt? Okay, here, we'll do this then. Yeah, I want the cup. This page is not available? I have it right here, bro. Show me the cup. There you are. Hello, Fed. How's it going? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, shit. Okay, damn. Alright, there we go. I'm repositioning everything. Like, completely repositioning everything. The cup should be further down. Like, kind of here. There we go. Sorry, I'm doing this now. I know that I don't need to be doing it now, but I'm doing it now. Can I make the cup bigger? There we go. Like, right there. That's pretty good. I've been here, bad streamer shaking my head. You been here? Oh, sorry, I don't look at, like, the viewer thing. Did you put an I'm here in? Rex did. Yeah, I don't know how to view exactly who is viewing the stream in the manager, so if you don't use the I'm here, I chatted? At the beginning? I must be really out of it then. Poster behind your bed is wrong? Poster behind my bed is wrong. Oh, this one? That's the year I graduated. Class of. It says class of. Because that's the sign that I had to hold for my grad pictures. Hi, Fed. How you doing? I hope you had a fun New Year. Golf with friends was really chaotic, but in a good way. Okay, let me empty the jar. Your jar should empty shortly? Okay. There we go. Alright, sick. And now I can move everything where I need them to be. Yeah. Where is Star Guy? Goes about right there. Tip him around. I don't know why you're doing this clip-on shit. I don't need you to be doing that. Saw you rip a few games afterwards. Glad you came and had fun. Oh, dude, it was, like, way more chaotic than I thought it was going to be. And also, as soon as we added in the jump, which I didn't know that you could add in until Skunga added it in, I was on fire. I won a game. Christine won against me with, like, a random shapes game, and then I won the second round. It's a very silly time and so accessible, especially with the sale. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. I bought it for Stooge, for Go, and for our friend Obi, like, immediately after stream, too. So I definitely intend to play it a lot more. Thank you for introducing me to that. I literally didn't even know that it had, like, it was a thing. I didn't watch Markiplier play it. I know he played it, but, like, I didn't watch him play it. Do I put Ellie? No, you know what? We'll get rid of the Ellie Starla, because that was just for the tank. All right, we are back to normal. We've been gifting around. It's nice to share with people. Let's go. Yes, absolutely. I had messaged Go and Stooge, do you have Golf with Friends? And they were like, no. And I'm like, yes, you do. Fairly cheap, too. And I didn't know that it was on the Switch as well. That's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, Sam was in, too. Sam was a lot of fun. Both times. Definitely a lot of fun. I would like to do more of that. Whether it's, like, a streaming thing or even offline, I can now friends with Golf. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That is very, very exciting. I have to replace this ring. I really wish that this didn't happen whenever I wear rings. This dark circle. It doesn't happen with this ring. This ring doesn't do anything, but these ones make my finger green, and I hate it. I don't know why that happens, and I really wish that there was a way that I could stop it. If there was, like, a cream or something I could wear, because it bugs me. Good boy, Stooge. That's crazy. Isn't that reaction to a certain metal? Is it? I guess that makes sense, but, like, these have both melted. And yet one darkens my finger and yet one doesn't. I don't know, maybe I just need to get a new pair. I have no idea, but it bugs me. Sometimes I can get it to stop. I just sweat. It's honestly just, like, it can happen when you sweat a lot, and I sweat a lot when I'm playing games, and I don't take my ring off, so that could just be, you know, something like that. But we have a big thing today. Well, not, like, big. We are just gonna be, you want water? Got it. We are just gonna be playing Echoes of Wisdom again, but we're gonna be playing it on the Switch 2 instead. Copper content and ring combined with oils and sweat skin. Yes, yeah, produces the ring thing. I just wish that I could stop that. I don't, it bugs me because this is a really nice pair of rings and it just does that to me and it bugs me. Maybe I just need to get a different pair. I don't know. You're streaming this weekend, right? No, I'm not streaming this weekend. You're a buffoon, Stooge. You're a buffoon. But yeah, I was at the mall the other day. You said 3 times, right? I was at the mall the other day. And I got a bit of a bonus thanks to you guys. And so I said, fuck it. And I got a Switch 2. I know for earrings, people coat the backs with clear nail polish, but I think it'd be too noticeable in a ring versus an earring backing. Yeah, I don't have really... I mean, a lot of my earrings are fake, admittedly. I think, like, maybe 95% of my earrings are fake in some capacity. But, you know, I don't get, like, a whole thing of, like, green on my ear. I get maybe, like, a speck, and then I just wipe it off. But that's, like, noticeable. And then I feel dirty. You know what I mean? If it looks good, wear it, you know? Yeah, and even this ring looks really nice. Like, it's not... And it's weird, because it's not happening here, right? Like, there might be a bit of darkness, but that's not green. Like, there's nothing there. That's just water. There's nothing there, but once I turn my hand, that's where it is. That's what makes me think it's just me sweating. It is likely... I need gamer gloves. That's what I need. I unironically need gamer gloves. You might be able to put a strip of serviette or anything thin but durable to prevent that. I might be able... you know what I did before? I put thin nail polish kind of around it, and that would work for a while. But again, my hands sweat. so it would just melt off after a while. Like, it would work for like a day, and I can't just keep applying layers of thin nail polish to my hand or to my ring like every day. I can't be doing that. And it is also only with this hand. It's not happening. Like, I can take this off. Come on. You can see that this is also supposed to be like a rose gold, but I've had this for almost 2 years as well. BRB but real. And it's silver on this side because it's also melted, but it hasn't greened my finger. I have no idea what it is. But yes, I got a Switch 2 over the last couple of days. I was literally at the mall, just doing some last minute New Year shopping, and we had walked into a GameStop, and I saw that the Switch 2 was on sale for a lot cheaper than it was when it had launched. And I looked at my bank account, and I was kind of counting my stonks, counting my calories, whatever, right? And I'm like doing this because I'm like 100, 200, 300, 400, and I'm like looking at the cards that I got for Christmas, and I'm like, I think I can do it. The first time I had enough to get a Switch 2, I pussied out. And that was, why do I have this red speck here? That's not lipstick, that's just my face. I don't know what that is, but it's gonna be there and it's gonna bother me. I had enough for one in like October or September, but I had other things I needed to buy, like cosplay stuff, and I think I was still working on some video stuff that I needed to spend money on. I was still working on my Cortana cosplay and all of that, so like I didn't get it at that time. I didn't get it then because I had the money, but I knew that if I had spent it, I wouldn't be able to do all the things that I needed to do in October. And I told myself if I was ever in a position to buy one again, I would just do it. So it was literally me at the mall. I think it's also to help to put a small strip of cloth on the inside of the ring, like super glue it on the inside. It's 2 rings. It's 2 separate rings. So I don't know how I'd be able to manage that. Maybe. I honestly was so tempted to buy one after I saw you getting one, but I think I may opt for some music gear. That's valid. Honestly, I don't even know how much I'm going to be using it. I know for a fact that I'm going to be getting some Switch 2 games at some point, because I know I'm getting Tamagotchi Life, and I definitely want to get Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, even though I'm not that impressed by it. If I can catch it on sale or something, I definitely want to do that. But the Switch 2 is going to be really fucking good for when we play the Pokemon games, because I'm going to be playing all of the pre-Scarlet and Violet Pokemon Switch games. So that's the mainline ones. So that's Let's Go Pokemon Eevee or Pikachu, depends on which one I can get. I'm going to be playing through Sword and Shield, or like Shield. I'm going to be playing through Legends Arceus, and I'm going to be playing through BDSP, all on the channel, like all on Twitch. So the Switch 2 I think is really going to be good for that. All of my data was transferred over, but I might revamp most of it. Obviously, I'm going to keep, like, my Animal Crossing, my Smash Bros. Data, but, like, this is kind of big. Like, I just kind of... Switch 2 games are going for as low as 40 USD on sale. Well, Nintendo doesn't often put their games on sale, but I'm hoping that... I think every time I bought a Hyrule Warriors games, it's been on sale. And I'm fine waiting for Age of Imprisonment to go on sale, because I'm not really that interested in it. I just want to support more Hyrule Warriors, because I'm a big fan of it. But, like, I just knew that, like, if I don't buy one now, I don't know when I'm going to be in the position to get one. I was in the mall, it was there, and so I just grabbed it. And, like, now I've kind of lost that whole FOMO feeling, and, like, everything runs really smoothly. It kind of gives me the opportunity to fall in love with Nintendo games again. You know, we're probably going to play, if I don't play the Steam version, we're probably going to play Final Fantasy X and X-2 on stream sometime. I've got, like, Mario Party on here, and now that I have the Ethernet cord, online play has opened up for Twitch. Like, let's look at everything I've got on here, right? This is everything I've got on here so far. I was playing some Animal Crossing the other night. Not last night. I didn't celebrate New Year's the way that I usually do. I actually went out with some new people, and we watched the terrible movie that I mentioned that I might want to make a video on. It's called Pickleball Exorcist, and that's all I'm going to say. It is a real movie, and yeah, you'll see. But yeah, Echoes of Wisdom save file is here. Happy 2026, boss. Thanks for being here, Torb. I saw your message, your comment on the video. I'm really happy that you were able to get some happiness out of this year from being in this community, and we're really happy to have you. That's a little and a half. That's a title and a half. What's the title? Torbert Theodore the Zeroth? Orbington the Zeroth? But yeah, we got a couple things here. All my like Genesis stuff has been ported over. Pokemon's in. We got Arceus in, Hyrule Warriors, Tears of the Kingdom. My Rhythm game, my Miitopia data covered over. My Paladins data didn't cross over. That's fine. I don't really play Paladins on Switch anymore. But yeah, it kind of looks like everything popped on over. Virtual game cards? Yeah, I know how these work. Oh yeah, Death Road to Canada? Right. Deltarune. I forgot I had Fuser. I genuinely forgot I had Fuser. I forgot I had Super Kirby Clash. I don't know why Fortnite's on there. I'm gonna be real. I don't know why Fortnite's on there. Is a game I'd love to play. Miitopia is fantastic. We should play it on stream. I think that would be fun to get. But this has opened up a lot. Also, my Vita's acting up lately. Aw, oh, damn. I know that you've been having some trouble with that. Also, the fact, I mean, knock on wood. The fact that, the Elgato HD60 can read the Switch 2 is kind of impressive in itself. But no, this is very exciting. The upgrade is going to be very good for, like I said, when we play the Pokemon games. The actual display port or the Ethernet port's going to make online play a lot more possible. And I now kind of have the future of Nintendo opened up to me a little bit more, which I'm also really excited about. I think this year I'm going to try and get into more franchises for Nintendo. I want to try and get into the Metroid titles, the 3D ones. I'm sorry, I'm not good at 2D platformers. I don't know if I'll be able to try Super Metroid or at least beat it. I'm not good at 2D platformers. I'm barely good at Terraria. But like, I wanna play the Pikmin games, and I want to play the Metroid games. I'm not really interested in Splatoon, because I'm not a shooters person. Like, I'm not an online shooters person, but like, I want to get more into Nintendo, since they kind of feel like the only franchise that is still making quality stuff. You know what I mean? I forgive you for your 2D platformer transgressions. It's not that I'm not a fan of 2D games, I'm just dog shit at them, so I don't enjoy playing them, if that makes sense. Like, Kirby. But, yeah. Right there. I could also play more Kirby games. Hi. No, I could also play more Kirby games. That's actually a good point, because the only Kirby game I've played is Epic Yarn, and everyone hates Epic Yarn. Another game I want to play on stream would be Epic Yarn, actually, but I do need to do that, yeah. Forgotten Land, I believe, is on the Switch, and on the Switch too. There's Return to Dreamland, which I've always wanted to play. What else is there for Kirby? I know the N64 has a couple of those games. What Kirby game is on the N64 again? Am I gonna be able to check that? Let me see. Kirby's Adventure is such a lovely game. Anyone who hates on Epic Yarn cannot hang. Quite frankly, fantastic game. Okay, there's Crystal Shards, right. Yoshi's Story, actually a solid game. I should play that on stream as well. Is that the only Kirby game on here? I need to get y'all on fucking Tonic Trouble. Do any of you know what Tonic Trouble is? We played this as a joke a couple nights ago before I even got my Switch 2. And it's like, you're on drugs. You're on drugs when you played Tonic Trouble. Full stop, you are. Okay. You can rewind on N64 on Switch 2 now? Oh, yeah, the fucking, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Pokemon Stadium 2 being on here, that's kind of cool. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. It's a trip. It is unironically a trip. I don't know how else to describe it other than it's a trip. Alright, let's switch on over to Echoes of Wisdom. Because I can only go until about 8. Like 8:30. Come on, type it correctly. There you go. Good. Good, Starla. Alright. Sick. You know what I should do? Maybe I won't do it today, but I'm thinking I should go try and get some amiibo. That's a good idea, I feel like. Alright, let's make sure that this is turned up properly. And the save file is here, which is good. Oh, it's fast. It's much faster. Let me turn that down ever so slightly. Like, there. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember the controls. I'm waiting for you, mighty slumber. Surely you have slept far. Care to do some training? Yeah, is there more for me to get? I know there's one in here. A shock in the dark. Okay, let's go. I will play Tonic Trouble. I'm telling you, bro. It is on another level. You'll have to rely on your skills alone. You won't be able to use drinks or items. That's fine. Can I use double P hat? Okay, I can. Sick. Wait, these are all my favorites? Okay, let's... And I still have one left. Oh, double P hats don't work here, right. Because of the electric shit. Okay, excuse me. What are you doing, bro? I don't remember how to play the game. Where are you going? I can just get you? Okay. I'm in New Year like carpet? Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Did you defeat the guy? No, you didn't. Okay. I know how to defeat this thing. Wait, you're not an evil guy? Are you guys evil? None of you are evil? Where's the evil guys? Fuck, I can't see anything. What do I do? Are you the evil guy? No. Huh? Are you one of you evil? No. Ow. I don't... Oh, it's you! Okay, well I did it in time. Do they skunga on your dunga, bro? They do be skunging on a lot of dunging. Also, I just got the FNAF cup today. Because I wanted, like, a lot of Diet Coke. One more? Yeah, I do need to keep playing the game to get more. How are we liking the Switch 2 and also Echoes of Wisdom? I have been enjoying Echoes of Wisdom as a Zelda game far more than I originally intended. Let me get more in frame here. For some reason, I'm not in frame in the slightest. Far more than intended have I been enjoying Echoes of Wisdom. The Switch 2? A very good upgrade, I will say. I think the speed has been very good. I'm enjoying it. I don't really know how else to say anything else. I don't really have any hella strong opinions on it. I don't have any Switch 2 games just yet, so I haven't experienced, like, the newness of it. But I've experienced how fast it is. Did you get the FNAF popcorn bucket? I did not. We don't really get cool popcorn buckets in the theaters where I am because I'm in a smaller city. I'm in one of the, like, worst cities in my province, like, safety-wise, so we don't really get anything. It's not only a US thing, it's literally just the theaters in my city don't care. If that makes sense. So we just get, like, a bucket with, like, a print on it. We don't get the cool ones unless you go to, like, an expensive part of the province. What could that little scab have gotten off to? Oh, excuse me, young miss. Would you mind listening to an old man's tale of heartbreak? You see, I can't find my cat anywhere. She's often with the other cats in town. I wish I had a way to ask them if they've seen her. If only I had cat clothes. What cat clothes? Oh, the magical outfits that let you understand cat speech. There was a set at the shop here in the village, but someone snapped them up before I could. It was the young lady that's usually in front of the shop there. Can't exactly ask to borrow an outfit that she just bought, can I? That would be really funny. Okay, where's the shop? Over here? I'm seeing all of my friends going to Canada, and some of my best friends are in Canada, so I'm just like, damn, maybe I want to live there. I like living here. Probably low traffic theater. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Although the theaters for FNAF 2 were actually sold out, and I haven't seen them that sold out since Avengers Endgame. They weren't even that sold out for Sonic, surprisingly. Oh yes, I just bought a suit of cat clothes. I mean, they let you talk to cats. How could I not buy them on the spot? What I plain forgot is that anytime I get too close to a cat, I bust out sneezing. It's a real shame. I just bought them, and I'll have to put them right into storage. Oh, you're looking for some cat clothes? Huh, well... Can I ask you for a favor? If you do it, I'll just give you the cat clothes. Look over there. You see that cat? Yeah? Is that yours? There's something important to me buried right where it's sitting. Okay. Would you mind digging it up for me? That cat refuses to move, and if I get too close, I'll be sneezing all over the place. I was about to give up. Maybe you could lure it away with something that it likes? Like fish? I have cooked fish as like a thing, don't I? What order is this in? This is in Last Learned. Okay, so I have to go for quite a bit. I might see the Iron Lung movie, but I have a feeling it won't be a normal viewing experience. I fear it'll be rowdy. Yeah, I feel bad because I kind of feel like I should go and see it, but I just don't. After the holidays, and especially after buying a Switch 2, I just don't have, like, $20 to go and watch a movie. I have other things that I want to do with potentially $20. You like that? Yeah, it's fish. Happy first stream of 22.6. I gotta drive home and call my partner. See you. Thanks for stopping by, Christy. I'm just curious, but I don't want to hear people geek over Markiplier the entire time. Yeah, I understand that. I wish I knew more about it to have some interest in it, because I don't know anything about the game. But I want to support Mark's work, but like I said, I just don't have $20 because of people viewing, you know. We actually didn't really... Our theater experience for FNAF 2 was bad, but only because people were just kind of bitching at each other. Like, I guess there was a mom and oh no, you know what? Okay, so we were at the very back of the theater, and that's where all the problems were actually. We're at the very back. Everybody else at the front was fine, but like halfway into the movie, no, about play the game. I'm not a horror person, but I might be able to give it a shot. Yeah, I moved it. Yeah, I know, I moved it. I did. Oh, wait, am I expected to also dig it up? I didn't know that. I don't have a shovel. Maybe I get digging mitts if I leave? Or is there a thing that... Oh, wait, don't I have an animal that can dig? Yeah, I do. I have a mole. So yeah, we had kids going to a theater in Canada cost $20. Well, the tickets, one ticket on a weekday is like $18 plus tax plus traveling. So yeah, it's over $20 really. I'm just saying, like, specifically for the ticket itself, yes, it's 20 CAD. It's 20 regardless, because there's another theater close by that's cheaper on the tickets, but it costs about the same amount of money to go travel there. And that's not even factoring in snacks. Okay, wait, I'm looking for the digging guy. So yeah, I guess there was a family that came in, and the parents were on the row on the front. Like, we were at the very back, right? So let's say we're like H. G was like the row in front of us. The parents were seated way on the other side of H. Toss a $5 to Mark after. He doesn't need the money. He's fine. But yeah, maybe. And so the parents were in G, and the kids were way on the back of the other side with H. Just paying $20 just to get fucked around like a damn playground, which is really stupid with our tax. They should really do something about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about that, but I just know that I don't really want to pay $20 unless I know I'm going to enjoy it. No, guys, can you do it here? Thank you. Oh, I'm in? I fell? I can fall into the holes? That's kind of funny. I got it for you. You dug up my secret stash. You're my hero. As promised, let me get these clothes. I buried it because I kept buying impulsively, but once I couldn't dig it up, I was in trouble. Anyway, I'm done denying my impulses now. Thanks so much. That is awesome. It's an old getup that lets you speak with cats, making it a must-have for feline fans everywhere. Parents need to control their crotch joppling. So what ended up happening was the kids were honestly not that bad, at least to me. But whenever the music box would be playing, you could hear them singing it from the other side of the theater. I don't know how audible it was to everybody else that was like in front of us, but since we were all at the very back row with them, every single time we could hear the music box singing, we could hear the kids. And so after a while, when they would start singing, like 2 rows ahead of them, they would start getting shushed. Like very audible shh. Very, very audible, like louder than the humming itself, which I get it. Like, I understand they want to get immersed into the film. I'm not angry about that at all. And then I would say about halfway into the film, I've been there where kids were running around, just sit your ass down. Thankfully, they weren't running. They were literally just singing. I didn't even hear them talking. Or if they were, I couldn't even, like, all I remember is that they were just singing. I need to put the outfit on. And so, that is really funny. No, 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 no. Don't. I'm gonna pee-hat you. Pee-hat. Let's go. Get his ass. Damn. Okay, so it's like halfway through the movie, and it's the part where Vanessa's in the car and they're driving around trying to find everybody, right? At that point, an entirely separate instance starts happening, because all of a sudden, we can hear snoring. There was another family that was sitting almost like directly beside us, and some older woman fell asleep. Like, and it was during a rather, like, loud part of the movie. It's the part where he's in the office and he's putting the mask on and Vanessa's driving around. Like, it was a rather loud and rowdy part of the movie. Like, even during the mangle scene, all we could hear was snoring. Like, the snoring was louder than the kids singing. And it went on for, like, 20 minutes before finally a couple had stood up and gotten a person, I'm mangling it, had gotten a person to, like, go and wake the person up. I was about to stand up myself and wake them up personally. But then, like, on top of the person snoring, maybe, like, 8 seats away from me, because it was, like, me, it was Stooge, it was Obi, it was Goat, it was Cal, it was Stooge's younger brother, the man, and then the woman that was snoring. So, like, 7, 8 seats after me was this snoring woman. On top of that, I guess the kids that were singing started to become a lot more rowdy. I couldn't hear them at this point because all I could hear was the fuck-ass that was snoring. And I hear more shushing. I hear shh, like, louder. And then I hear a woman in front of the kids go, "You shush. Don't shush my children." And then the guy's like, "Well, we're all trying to watch the movie." Everyone gets silenced by a mangled jump scare, and then, like, that was the extent. And then at that point, like I said, the couple had left to get up to go wake the snoring woman. And that couple didn't even come back. That couple left the theater. Wouldn't have to shush them if their mom did their job, man. Exactly, yeah. Bite of 87, Bite of 87. I can't just watch and maybe whisper some banter. Yeah, hold on, let me catch that again. I might have to open... What did that say? I just had people screaming, "Oh my god, that's MatPat, MatPat, oh my god, Bite of 87. Oh yeah. Maybe whisper your banter to your buddy next to you. I kind of see why it's going to be the Bite of 87. Yeah. Had a sleep or two in one of my films, gotta love it. It's like 20 beans to sit with all these people and ruin it. Yeah, no, it was... I'd be pissed. Yeah, no, and that's the thing, is that, like, I was kind of just, like, I guess maybe I'm a little bit, it's easier for me to ignore that shit, because I didn't even know how rowdy the kids were getting. I probably couldn't even fucking hear it over the snoring, because the snoring was more annoying than anything, to the point where before the couple had gotten up, I was getting ready to get out of my seat to go wake them up. Because I had been told that, I'm looking for a cat. No idea? Shit. Okay. I had been told that the person that was snoring was besides Connor's younger brother. And so I was like, why the fuck isn't he waking him up if the snoring is right next to him? Well, it turns out that wasn't true. He was beside the husband of the wife or the mother or the whatever that was snoring. But no, I was literally about to get up. There's a cat up there. I was literally about to get up myself because I was getting frustrated. Okay, we got a bed. Hello? I'm looking for a cat. The old man's friend, I just saw her. She found a nice tree by the road from the east entrance. East entrance, okay. So she's in a tree by the east entrance? Okay. Fuck it. Who wants to join the pirate? Who stole the movies from the what? Who want to join the pirate who stole their movies from NPW? What's NPW? Something ducks walk on? Me too. Okay, she's sitting in a tree. This is the east side. This tree? Do I just keep walking until I find a tree that she's in? Hello, sir. Acorn gathering? No, I'm okay. No, I'm okay. From the cinemas and Netflix? Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's already been pirated. But I don't know. I enjoyed the movie. I was getting annoyed, but I didn't end up, like, we didn't leave. And I definitely feel like, from the sounds of it, it sounds like we got lucky. Because, like, I think I had that for Sonic 2. Of people running around and jumping. I'm sorry, I don't fucking remember what he said. I have to go back to that bird, because I don't know what she's talking about. Or the cat. Damn it. Okay. When they're in the NPW with the NFL and the BBW and BBC. Dude, that's how people talk nowadays. Oh, fuck. I knew I was gonna fuck that. Okay, where was she? She found a nice tree by the road from the east entrance to the village. By the road from the east entrance. By the road from the east entrance. This is the road. This is the east entrance. And it's by here. Well, I see a bird. I'm sorry, am I supposed to, like, roll into the tree or something? I ain't seeing no tree that this cat would be in. Oh, found it. Don't make me pee hat. I'll do it. Oh, you motherfucker. You broke my bed. Get his ass. Thank you. Okay. That's how much streamer money she's getting? We buying the road from the east entrance? No. Hello, cat. Wake up, please. They taking off friends, too? They're taking off friends? Like the show? I was asleep. What's going on? Oh, my person friend is looking for me. Yeah. I guess I have been sleeping here a long time. Hungry, too. Guess I'll head home for a snack. Friends the show? Wait, didn't that show end like 20 years ago or something? I don't know anything about that show. I found your cat. Oh, it's you. My kitty came home. You helped her home, didn't you? Please take this as a token of my gratitude. That's, I guess, fine. Cats are such fickle little creatures, following their fancy wherever they go, but I suppose that's what we find so adorable about their rotten beasts. I have 37 grapes. I did not need this many. Alright. Put the dress back on. Which I'm pissed off. It's so good. I wasn't even aware that they were showing TV shows and movies. Yes? Damn. Elden Volcano. I genuinely wonder... They must be using Gorons in these games, right? How are the Gorons gonna look? Oh, that's a big mountain! But there should be somewhere I can make a rift entrance up there. I wonder where we can find the Gorons. I knew it. Okay. I'm very curious about what the Gorons are gonna look like in this area. Very insanely curious. Whoa. These guys are fucking jumpy. Nice. Goron's gonna look like rocks, probably. Rocks! Mini Moldorm. Oh god, is the boss for this fucking dungeon gonna be that orb guy from Link's Awakening? And Link to the Past? The one that everyone hates? That is a possibility. Excuse me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. There we go. Over here, gang. Sick. Apple. Did someone say orb? Pondering the orb of the Torb? Get his ass! Get his ass! Nice! I didn't know you could destroy them. That's useful to know. Why is it playing the first 3 notes of Transformers Robots in Disguise? Did you hear that? Its fans have been waiting for 20 years. Damn. I know nothing about those sitcoms. You think that I would. I've never really given them a chance. Every single fucking time I've heard about, like, a good sitcom, like How I Met Your Mother or Friends, I've always heard that they have dog shit endings. And that, like, everybody in the fan base collectively agrees that, like, you should only watch, like, a certain amount of seasons. And at that point, like, what's the point of even watching what's the point of even watching the show? But then I remember that I literally only watch up to season 7, episode 15, of House. Because I don't like how they wrote just the ending. I don't like how they write off Cuddy. Damn, these Lizalfas are strong. I can just keep you there. Get his ass. Damn, damn, damn! I was talking about the boss you referred to, but yeah, that. His fans have been waiting 20... Yeah, like Bulba from Wind Waker or something. I still think that might be the coolest thing I've ever done. Is find that recording of... not even just keep it. But, like, the fact that at some point in, like, 2022 or 2021, I had decided to vent my thoughts about what I don't like about Wind Waker, and then years later was put in the position to then make a video on it. And because I had kept the recording, I now had, like, a way into the past, which I just think is really cool. The fact that I kept that. Oh, sick. What's that? A fairy flower. Wear one of these lovely and fragrant flowers to make fairies occasionally appear when you cut grass. Okay. A Starla to the past? It quite literally is. And I think what I love the most about that is because I chose to listen to that recording pretty much completely blind. I had ended up kind of just creating a podcast where I'm just talking to myself and like bitching to myself. I don't know. I think it's difficult for that. I think it's gonna be difficult for me to top that video after a while. I didn't mean to throw that. I'm on fire. Okay, well why do they think I want to do platforming, first of all? That is really funny that they think I want to do that. Oh. Can I do it that way? Yep. Whoa. Do they forget that I'm playing Echoes of Wisdom and platforming is just using the beds? It was one of the most creative videos you've done so far, and I genuinely think, like, I don't... Whoa! I don't... Get at it. Okay, I kind of want you to live, though. So can I just, like, double P hat and then just, like, keep you here? Perfect. There we go. Wind guy. I don't like Giro. I do not like that guy's face. Yeah, I feel like there's nothing wrong with some videos being... I'm sorry? Is that not the point? Oh, sorry. I've been playing Jedi Fallen Order. I guess I just figured. Okay. Robots in disguise. I don't know why it's playing those notes like that. What's up here? I don't think... I'm having a hard time. Okay, I'm not in a level head today. I'm not in, like, a bad mood, but it's been a while since I've had... Okay, I can't jump. It's been a while since I've had to, like... You know. Oh, shit. It's been a while since I've had to, like, properly articulate while gaming. Okay, so I can't... Oh, I almost made that. Hold on, I'm cooking. Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait, it's because I can't jump. Oh, I feel like... Oh, okay. Maybe I should just... I really wish I could go for... Wait a minute, I can. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm too high. I think I need to go lower to grab it, right? Or can I... No, that breaks all of it. Okay. Alright. And I can't grab it from here because I'm too high. Why can't you just, like, go down a little... Alright. Wait, wait, wait. I can... No, no, no. No, no, no. Like... Come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, come on. It's just gone now? Do I have to leave and come back? Alright. Let's see if leaving and coming back works. I think it's because I didn't surface. Alright. And it's gonna bring me right back to the... Oh no, it's gonna bring me back here. Okay. Okay, is it back? Yeah, I think it's back. Oh, so that does work that way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go. I think it's one of the more unique videos that I've made, and I don't think I'll be able to replicate it because I don't have anything else recorded. I don't have like any Let's Plays recorded from the past. I don't have any other like the only other opinion that I think I have recorded that I might be able to use is how Elden Ring made me realize that Breath of the Wild was actually a good game. My dislike, my heavy dislike for Elden Ring and its UI and its choice of game design made me realize that Breath of the Wild may not be a fun experience as a Zelda fan, but it is just objectively a good game because of how it carries itself. Hello, Cowd! How's it going? Granted, I already have some gripes with From Software games, despite playing Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, but Elden Ring just has so many, I have so many gripes with it, personally, that's just, like, literally made me realize that Breath of the Wild was actually cooking. And even now, as I'm playing through Hydrate, thank you. Even now, as I'm playing through Jedi Fallen Order for the first time, it's also making me realize things that I like about both Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild. I like the Fallout emote, the one that's just spinning. Yeah, that one. Oh, okay, hey. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. Zelda, you think this is one of the Gorons? Okay, so they kind of went for the Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess look. A Hylian. Oh, welcome to Goron City. But this is no time for hellos. A rift sprung up and a bunch of my friends fell in. And on top of that, Darstan fell in after. He shouted that he'd save our friends, but he got too close and the rift swallowed him up. Oh, Darstan, and you just became chief. Let's get to work, Zelda. Hey, can I go in? Wait, you say you can fix rifts? Then maybe you can see my friends. Hurry, follow me. All right, let's go. That's a very cute Goron design. Yeah, it's like very, it's like Ocarina of Time, and also little divots of like the DS titles, because I don't think they had like obvious tufts of hair in Ocarina of Time, except for the chief, like Darunia. But then again, Darunia and Darmani kind of looked more like, well, no, Darmani definitely had hair, but Darunia looked more like he had spikes. But then like Twilight Princess gave them hair, and I think so did Wind Waker, and then the DS games gave them those little tufts on the top. So it's kind of giving like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and the DS titles, kind of. Thanks so much for helping us. This is the rift that swallowed Chief Darstan and our friends. I can close that. Ah, where's Papa? Oh God. Please do something, anything. We already tried everything we could think of. Yeah, I can go in, Jontron Goron. Hey, dude. When are you gonna get back to making video game content? And where's the hat? Nah, he's not listening. I can create an entrance here. Stand back, Zelda. Alright. Kinda. He does look like Jontron, Luki. Jedi Fallen Order's been fun. I enjoy the platforming a lot. I'm getting used to the combat. I don't like how parries work in that game, but I'm getting used to it. I can sense my friends in here. They're trapped. They're trapped in 4 areas, to be exact. If we rescue them, we can fix this rift. There's the Ocarina pot. Still to Goron City. Oh, there's the chief, I imagine. Gonna make sure I have my pea hats ready. I'm doing a New Game Plus run, so I don't really have like a whole lot of exploring I have to do. But I mean, what I've been doing so far has been a lot of fun. And I like it. I don't really know what else to say. It's been cool. Yeah, okay. Do one more. Whoops. Fucking. Let's put one there. I don't like how they bounce. Ow. I'll just keep... Oh, I can only have 3 out? Okay. Nice. I do want those rupees. My only gripe with the game so far has been the puzzles. Although I've only just done the one puzzle. I only just did the orb puzzle, where you have to use the gust of wind and then eventually the force push. I got really frustrated with it because the momentum of the first version of that puzzle you have to do with the wind just made no sense. And also at one point I almost got soft locked because it got stuck in a corner. And the only reason why I was able to get it out was because I was able to push it, which is really funny because you're not actually able to push the orb into the spot that you want it to be in. I'm sorry, you throw bombs? I didn't know that. Now I want you dead. Thank you. Kill it. Kill it quickly, please. I don't know where it's going. I'm gonna go over here. There you go. Kill it quickly. Not over there. Over here. You are going to kill it where I need you to not kill it. Alright, well, whatever. I have bombs anyways, it's fine. You motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, just home on to me, that's fine. I don't remember how to play this game. Yeah, kill yourself. Idiot. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's 2. Yeah, we're all good on that front. We have to keep going up, it looks like. I'm just gonna do water to get around that. Excuse me. Ooh. Just come back to here and kill yourself. Sorry. Bomb thing again. There we go. Alright, I got bomb guy. 0. I feel like I've spent all my energy on the week. I feel kind of bad that I'm not, like, super gung-ho today. I promise I'm in a good mood and I'm having fun. It's literally just, I've had such a long week. So I'm having a hard time, like, concentrating on multiple things at once. But I'm locked in, I can assure you. I can't get... Okay. Can I go in here? No. There was one in the pot. Wait, can I go in there, but I just have to bomb it, maybe? Ow! Okay, that's my fault for falling on fire. I'm willing to admit my faults. I can't, okay. Just hanging out even when not much is going on. Just hanging out even when nut. Me too, bro. Yeah, I haven't, I mean, I definitely have gotten a break, but I haven't really gotten, like, there it is. I haven't really gotten my break yet since I uploaded the video, because I had, like, Sunday was, like, prep night, and, like, visiting my mom and all that, and then Monday was Friendsmas, and then Tuesday was the golf thing, which wasn't bad, it's just that I haven't, like, sat down. Then I had New Year's Wednesday, and then I got home at, like, 4 today, set up stream. I have nothing I'm doing tomorrow, which is going to be nice, and I'm literally just going to take that day to be on my phone. I may start kind of thinking up a draft for how the next video is going to go, like the script and all that. My friends have shared some of their power with me. It's probably not going to be a whole lot, right? No. That's fine. I got crystals for it, which is good. And then I still have stuff going on Saturday and Sunday, too. So tomorrow's going to be, like, my only free day for this week. Hello! We need a day to just ourselves at least once a week to avoid burnout. Agreed. Everyone's back and the rift's nowhere in sight. Yeah, she did it! She really did it! Hell yeah, dude. They're all so happy. Yeah,
What happened? I remember there was a rift, but when I went back to check it out... Darston, you made it back too! Yeah? So the rift's gone and everyone's back? How? How's the Hylian? She's the one who saved you. You did? Yeah. Thank you so much. What's your name? Zelda, the Princess of Hyrule. Yeah, Princess Zelda of Hyrule? Really? It's a pleasure to meet you. Wow. I'm Darston, the recently appointed chief of the Gorons. And who's your floaty friend? I'm Try. Try, huh? Nice to meet you. Big tippy time? Big tippy time? What does that mean? Big tippy? She on my tippy? Wait, what? Where's Papa? Ah, Papa's gone! Big yippy? I was about to say big tippy is really funny though. I heard big titty time. No, tippy. Oh, wait a sec. I don't see Elder Goal or Elder Sylv either. What? Hang on. Elder Goal said he was going to stop by the quarry for some rock roast. Yeah, and Elder Sylv told me something seemed off at the Lizalfos burrow, so he went to check. Chief, what do we do? We gotta find him. Damn. Oh, give me a second to think. Can't just search randomly. You gotta do something, though. Oh, I better check the slate again. Chief, everything okay? Ah, yes, here we go. Listen, everyone. I'm gonna find our friends myself, so you all should, wait here. Nuggets of Wisdom number 32. Don't stop when it's go time. Dude, I want a chicken nugget of wisdom. He's gone, just like that. What do you say about nuggets of wisdom? Is he okay? Darston sure seems different from the leaders of the Gerudo and Zora, huh? I wonder where he went. So there's multiple areas to go in? I'm just gonna go in here. Oh, I see. We got potions and we got rock stuff. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. They got their outfits from Breath of the Wild, I noticed. That child is crying. Thank God it's not the fucking from Majora's Mask. Hello, Red Man. Hi, I'm the fireworks artist, Bossa. What a world we live in, huh? Half the city got swallowed up by a rift, and we've got friends who are still missing. It's no time to be making fireworks, tell you what. You make fireworks? Why the fuck would I need fireworks? Can I copy fireworks? Is this like the crown? Oh, okay, I see. That looks like... That looks like Darunia. Kind of. Like a little bit. I still think that this is in the Ocarina timeline. This has to be. Which timeline is the Majora timeline again? It's time to go, but where do I go? I gotta find everyone who's missing, but how? Maybe I should consult the slate again. Think. What are you, Winnie the Pooh? Hello? Oh, it's the child timeline, right? Where he goes back to being a kid. I think this is the child timeline. It has to be. Hi again. Darston, what's on your slate there? Oh, it's the Goron Chief's 56 Nuggets of Wisdom. There are 56 mottos my father left for me. I kind of rely on them. 56 mottos? It's all his advice about how a Goron Chief should lead. Without it, I couldn't even sleep at night. Is there anything else you'd like to know about my slate? It's from your father? Yeah, my father was the previous chief. He's not here anymore. Is there anything else you'd like to know? It has 56 mottos. I just wanted to repeat that. Okay. Even with Dad's instructions, I'm still me. I know I should act more confident now that I'm chief. Darston? We've been going around mending the rifts. We're looking for a big one nearby. Do you know where it might be? The biggest rift is at the crater, but you can't get close because of all the poison gas on the way. Oh, is that what I saw on the way here? Majora is Ocarina's timeline. Yeah, but is it the child timeline or the adult timeline? Because I'm pretty sure the adult one is Wind Waker, right? Wind Waker because it's the timeline where he goes and becomes an adult, so he's not there to save Hyrule. I once heard there's a shortcut to the crater somewhere. A shortcut? That's promising. I don't know the details, but Elder Goal and Sylv might. The child one? Okay, I was correct. Sick. Problem is they're both missing. Oh, what should we do? Hang on a sec. Could you two maybe help me look for everyone who's still missing? I know I'm chief, but I don't think I can do this by myself. That's a lot of ground to cover. So the elders were supposedly head to the Rockrose Quarry in the northwest, and Lizalfo's burrow in the north. Got it. Okay, let's do this! Where should we start? Maybe Nugget of Wisdom number 8? No, not 52 either. So he's doing the thing again. Maybe we should head out first and let him think? Okay, so it's... Let's just head for the first one I see, which is this one up here. That looks very vertical. Am I even going to be able to get up there with what I have? No. Wait. Almost. Okay. I need, like... I don't have enough verticality. Damn. Hello, I don't need any more smoothies. Got more bombs. Hold on. Oh, sick. Now we can go. Oh, wait. Okay. Just make it on the part I'm on. Okay, that works. That's really funny. I just... I just skipped that, like, entire section. Okay, sick. Alright, and that's the one I have to get to? Can I build over a rift? No? Okay. Sick. I love this game for that shit. I love it when you can just skip things. I like it when you have more control in that aspect. Yeah, guys? Hey! Wow, you got here really fast. What's going on? What happened to them? I don't know. Was that? Darston, is that you? Elder Sylph, what are you doing here? We've been so worried. I heard there were the new Dark Lizalfos about, so we came to have a look. We were gonna get rid of them, but they were real tough cookies. We had to retreat. So we're waiting in our best defensive position in case they attack. Maybe you should have just headed back? I only have one voice for the Gorons, I'm sorry. Though I've never heard of Dark Lizalfos before. A new species or a sudden evolution? But what could have caused it? Everyone would feel safer if we got rid of these new Lizalfos, but I'm no hunter. Maybe there's a nugget of wisdom for this. Dude loves his 56 chicken nuggets. There he goes again! But unknown dark creatures? Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Zelda? Black creatures. Hello. No, you're fine. What happens if I get the big one up against you? Big guy, go. Damn! That's my homie! It's nice when developers add in speedrun friendly level design. That's like the whole point of this game is getting around it, which I really enjoy. And it still leaves the, like, if you want to play it like a traditional Zelda, you can still do all the platforming and all of that, but you don't have to, which I really like. Damn, get his ass. Get him! Get him! Get him! Yeah! Holy shit, I love this guy. Lizalfos level 2. That's kind of another thing that I've thought about with Breath of the Wild, is that, like, you can play it traditionally with the sword and shield, or you can branch out and do things differently with it. I feel really bad because I actually do kind of like Breath of the Wild. I just don't enjoy it as a Zelda game. But I feel like you can't really have that opinion. 50 Shades of Darmani. Princess Zelda! Were these the Dark Lizalfos? They didn't seem very dark. I caught up. You took care of them already? That was so fast. But I had a strange feeling there's more up ahead. A couple of hundred of them just up ahead. Might be dangerous, but I can't keep relying on people's help. Zelda, you've done so much. Let me go on first from here on out. You want me to drink water? Hey, Domo! Domo, I haven't seen you in a whole year. How you been, dog? How's the wife? How's the family? How's the dog? Hi! Oh my god, chat, Domo's here. Yo! Yo, how you doing? Did you sleep well? Did you have a good stream? Did you have a good nap? Have any good dreams? Nuggets of wisdom number 26. You can't lead from the back. Well, that you can if you're walking backward. Okay. I don't have audio right now. I'm at my D&D session. Okay, there you go. Well, he didn't hear me say, how's the wife then? That sucks. Okay, another one's off. Let's go. Go, big guy. Go on. You got this. You got this. Oh, I'm just running into fire. I guess I shouldn't be doing that, huh? Damn. Audio transcription, don't steal my socks. That is not what I said. No, that is not what I said. Skunka. No, it is not what I said. He's gonna be texting me like, what do you say fuck me for? Ow. How were you not getting hurt by the fire when you're a literal water? Well, I guess that answers my question, isn't it? Hello. Zelda, look. These must be the Dark Lizalfos that Elder Sylv saw. They haven't noticed us. Can we sneak attack them somehow? It's probably safer than attacking them head on. Maybe the Slate has some advice for this. Nuggets of Wisdom number 8. Don't look down, look up. Look up? Whoa, there are some boulders in the ceiling that look about ready to fall. Wait, I just got an idea. Based on the cave structure, my weight and speed, if I just... Okay, I got this. That's the Majora's Mask thing. Oh! Nice! Dude, Darston's awesome! Good job! Just like I calculated. That got some of them, but there's still a few more to deal with. There aren't any more rocks we can use in the ceiling. Is there something else we can do? I can just kill them. Get his ass. Get his ass. Ow. Here, I got this one. Ow! Oh, fuck. Ow! Ow. I'm gonna die. Got him. Sick. He hitting that nay-nay? He was. That's the last of them. You're amazing, Zelda. Let's go tell Elder Sylv. Like silver? Oh, that is an old-looking Goron. Real impressive that you two handled those Lizalvos. I gotta admit, I wanted to be the one to do it, but I suppose we can all go home at least. Wait, Elder Sylv, before you go, can I ask you something? Do you know about the shortcut that leads to the crater? Oh, yes, the shortcut. Now, where was it? I can't recall a thing, I'm afraid. I see. Well, thank you anyway. I want to say, Darston, I'm really impressed with how you're doing so far. I had some concerns about how you take being chief, but you're proving me wrong. Oh, yeah, it is gold and silver. That's clever. Oh, and gold might remember that crater shortcut you're after. Anyway, if you'll excuse us. I'm assuming you're not the father of that baby Goron. They left just like that? I really thought he'd know, but maybe I'm not cut out for this like Dad was. No, dude, you're doing so good. What do you mean? Well, my father was strong, dependable. Everyone respected him. But Darston, you helped defeat those monsters. Yeah, you did. Only because I had my dad's slate. I can make calculations, but I don't have the skills to really unite people like he could. I told him I could do this, but I'm scared I was lying to us both. Sorry for making you listen to all this. Let's head to- Oh no, Darston! Dude, you're all good. Let's head to the Rock Rose Quarry. Hopefully Elder Goal is safe and sound. What would Dad do? Which motto is the best at a time like this? Darston's fretting again. Now I need 2 Gorons called Poke and Mon. Can I... Okay, I like Darston. Okay? But, like... What is it? With, like... How do I explain this? So, like, the Gorons were always kind of united for being strong. And, like, they had their own personalities in their own ways. I know I'm on fire. They had their own personalities that made them different, but, like, the leader was always kind of headstrong and, like, confident. What is it with these new Zelda games making, like, the fat Goron the coward? There's Yunobo, and now there's Darston. I don't know, it's just something I've noticed, where, like, now it's the second time that a dopey-looking Goron is, like, a coward, and I don't really think Like, Ocarina of Time kind of had that, but not really, though. Darmani wasn't a coward. The older guy, the older Goro, that was the kid's father wasn't a coward. The Gorons in Wind Waker weren't cowards. The Gorons in, I can just go up. The Gorons in Skyward Sword, like the guy, he wasn't a coward. There was no Twilight Princess Goron that was a coward, but now all of a sudden, is this healing me? It is. Sick. Now, maybe that's the lesson he's gonna learn. The union of their people is what's gonna give him strength and courage. But that's the same plot line that Yunobo went through. Like, Yunobo went through the exact same thing in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And it's just very strange to just have another fat Goron go through it again. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. But, like, is that just what the Goron are going to be now? Are the Goron just all going to be, like, insecure fat guys? Hey, guys. Oh, and you're gold. Tired. Hungry. Sorry I'm late, Zelda. I got lost in my head again. You're all good, Darstan. Huh? What's going on over here? Darstan? Is that you? Yes, Elder Gold. Glad to see you're here after all. I was here, all right. I was about to snack on some rock roast deep in the quarry when, whoosh, a rift opened. We got out of there as fast as we could. But now we're too tuckered to move, and I didn't get any roast. I'm starving. A rift in the quarry, so it's not safe here either. Oh no, what if it starts spreading? Would we be able to escape him in time? They're too tired in the rift. Rock roast. Dangerous, but... Well, whatever else happens, this folk need some rock roast. Let's see, the path is... this way! Careful, buddy! Well, at least he's not looking at his slate like it's a fucking GPS. Those are rock golems. Do I kill you with bombs? Or do regular pea-hats work? Nope, pea-hats work. Sick. These guys are kind of cool. I don't know, it's just something I've noticed where it kind of feels like it's the Dekus are back and they're unique, the Zoras are back and we get like 2 versions of the Zora which are unique. Ah, Zelda. And but the Gorons have had the same story for like the last 3 games now. It feels like this is the rock roast, one of my favorite foods. This will put some rock in the walk of any Goron. That's a sentence and a half. Transformers in disguise. I keep hearing that. Dun, dun, dun. I call it that the slate is gonna break eventually. Oh god. So we gotta deliver some to Elder Gold and the others. They'll be all better after this. Nuggets of Wisdom number 11. Choose stuff before you do stuff. The freshest rock roast is the best, but which one to pick? They all look the same to me. Zelda, maybe you can help him carry the rock roast? Let me... yeah, I can just do this in the air. Is it true that Link eats rocks in Breath of the Wild? Yeah, I know that he does in a cutscene in Age of Calamity, but I can't recall a moment in Breath of the Wild specifically where he does it. Oh no, you can! You can eat rocks in, Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Because it's part of, like, the Goron delicacy and he wants to, like, you know, fuck shit up. I need my pea-hats to protect me. Guys, there's literally someone on his way. Thank you. Don't knock it off. That enemy sounds like it's a Piplup. See, this is great, because the pea-hats can just keep them busy for me. That pea-hat's going into the lava. Okay. There you go. Do I have to... hey. Here. Okay, there we go. I've heard of rock soup. Yeah, I know that this is also... well, Gorons have always eaten rocks, but I'm pretty sure it was Breath of the Wild that introduced, like, what they look like. Because in Ocarina of Time, Darunia just goes, oh, the rocks in Dodongo's cavern are what we eat, and now they're broken. And then, like, because of the limitations of the N64, you don't... oh, no! Majora's Mask! Majora's Mask introduced rock roast, because we actually have to carry one to a Goron that's, like, frozen on a perch to get one of the masks. So this is another thing with Majora's Mask specifically. But yeah, they're also in Breath of the Wild as an item. Okay, so he's happy now. It was delicious. Thank you so much. I hope you'll bring some for the others too. Yeah, I can. It's not hard. Haynes, Levi's, take a trip to the Gap, Dad. It's not that hard. Okay, I'll take the one at the top. There's like no enemies now. Can I? No? Okay. I'll just go the long way. Rock roast the long way. Rock roast the long way. Boots and pants and boots and pants. Yeah. Haircut. Dude, I wonder if in some weird way that commercial is what made me go to hair school. Here we go. Number 2. Up. Number 2. There we go. Oh, shit. And he brought one. Nice. Left foot, right foot. Left foot, right foot. Nuggets of wisdom number 2. Get your hands moving and your head will follow. Zelda, how'd you carry that over here so fast? Dude, he was actually so helpful. I smell rock roast. It's rock roast. Thank you. You're welcome. It might have. I'm almost like, I kind of have it now, but I wish I had like a scene haircut growing up. Whoa, that was delish. I'm ready to go now. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. Dude, that Goron looks like Cloud. Now that you're feeling better, Elder Gold, can I ask a quick question? We need to find the shortcut that leads to the crater. What's that? Oh, the shortcut! Now let me think. You know, I can't remember for the life of me. Oh, I see. Anyway, thanks for coming to our rescue. You know, I wasn't too sure about the leadership shakeup, but you're doing great. Why are you all telling him, when he literally basically saved your lives, that you didn't believe in him? That feels like such an asshole thing to do. There they go. I really hoped he'd know, but things don't always turn out the way you'd like. Are you okay, Darston? Yeah. I appreciate Elder Gold's kind words, but I don't know if I agree with him. What do you mean? My father was great at this, but since I've been chief, it's been nothing but chaos. I'm a worrywart, and I've only been good at studying. I'd be useless without my slate. I'll never be a great chief like my father. Dude. But I don't want to give up. I'm not going to be the kind of chief my father was, and that's okay, because I'm not him, I'm me. And I will do everything I can to help everybody. After everything that's happened, it's okay to do things my way as chief. Hell yeah, Darston! Zelda, let's head back to Goron City and speak with the elders again. I've got a hunch talking more with Gold or Sylv might jog their memories. Meet you there! Dude, the confidence on Darston, he seems like he's doing better. And honestly, him coming and, like, carrying the rock roast again, like bringing the third one, actually kind of cool. Damn, we got a lot of coverage over here. Let me get this little bit here. Just going to walk past these guys. Don't mind me. Don't worry about it. No, you don't see anything. Yeah, this way. No, you don't see anything. Oh my god, he is jumping down. Oh my god! Lizalthos! Fuck off! Bye! No! 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 Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Oh, harpies. That's the second time I've done that. Oh my god! Can you not? Is he gonna jump? Yes, he is. I think that's him. No, that's the slug. He's not coming. Damn, bro. Wait, didn't I already do... I did. Okay. There's a cave there. I think I already did that cave, right? I think. Yeah, no, I already did this. I just didn't keep going down. Yeah, I just want to clear, like, this area. Like, I want to clear it on the map so I don't have to come back later. Yoip. Hyrule Field. Okay, so I'm back. Man, the music in this game is really good. I gotta add some tracks. Please don't... Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. You won't break my water, will you? No, you won't. Sick. Open this chest. 20 rupees. They look like hamburgers from the bottom. This way. Whoa. A rock in the way. keeps the doctor away. I don't know, I'm sure that's a saying somewhere. What's down here? I also see that spot there that seems to imply that there was... No! Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Also Stamp. I saw Stamp. Wait a minute. Where's Dig Guy? Wait a fucking minute. Yep, I knew it. Sick. We got one more to go. And then I'll be able to get a new heart, which is good. Nice. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. Okay, Stamp. Hello, Stamp. Ooh, that's it. We get to see the guy again. What's good? Hey! Hey! Down there. Up there. What's going on, Stamp dude? Hi and howdy! Stamp Guy here. I've loved stamps since I was an itty-bitty guy. Now I'm Hyrule's greatest expert. Yeah, fill up another card. Here's your reward as promised. You've got a knack for stamps. Who knew you'd already rally through 2 cards? I feel like this is my old man voice. Thanks for the golden egg. What joy! I'm truly moved. I feel I should spill all the secrets of my past! Hmm? You're not interested? I thought you used to be stamping your feet to learn all about it. Then on to the next card. Alright, sick, sick. Thrilling stamp. This is the stamp card wielded by Stamp Rally experts. It is printed on quality paper that highlights the ink beautifully. Okay, all together now. Ready, set, go, Stamp Rally! More stamps are out there waiting for another reward for you. Wowie! Dude, I love that guy. Oh, he gave me a couple. Okay. Okay, is that... No, we still have further down to go. Oh, it looks like we're actually going up? Where the fuck am I going? Oh, I did it. All I did was go down like an inch. And I'm here. But where is here? I hear... Okay, these guys. Is there a heart container around here? There's a fucking just guy. There's an acorn guy. Are you just the acorn game? Yeah, I don't want to gather acorns. No. It seems like a dumb thing to do. Sorry. I'm kind of hoping I can find another heart piece, if I'm being honest. I wish there was a button to call my horse. Like, I wish they gave me a flute or something. Because as of right now, both of my horses are on the same side of the map. Which I think is really funny. Oh, is there a top corner I haven't explored? I think that's... This is Lanyuru though, right? Yeah, I think it is. This is a big map. Oh yeah, no, it is pretty big. Ooh, stamp. Nice. And we got a rift we can prepare. Might as well while I'm here. That was a rhyme. I can create engines here. Stand back, Zelda. I feel like the load times have been a little bit better too. Is that just me, or do I feel like we've been experiencing no load times? Like that was really fast. I can sense my friends in here. They're trapped. 4 areas to be exact. Okay. Hey, Seth3! Pulling up Seth's stream for lurks. He's having a snooze. That is really funny that you're taking his account, but thank you. I appreciate it. I think I need one of these guys. Yeah. Hey, get fucked. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you're having a... I hope you had a good New Year. What are these little pockets? Is that is that just so I could have just thrown him in the pocket instead? That makes sense. Still Northern Gerudo Desert. There's platforms. He real fried, but I know he sends this love all from Sleepy Dreamland. I appreciate that. You guys are so cute. I hope you guys are having... I hope he's having a good sleep. Hope y'all didn't get too turnt. I still have wine from Christmas that I might have on Friday. I don't know. We'll see. That was the wine I got wine drunk off of. That was a fun time. So this just looks like to be a lot of traveling. Sick. I feel like I don't need rock and boulder anymore, so I'm gonna take those off the list just to make this easier. Like, what else do I not need on here? I do still need Stangela. I can keep Dark Nut. I do need still the wind stuff. The fish light. Chomp Fin's good for underwater when there's no ground. Drip Tune for water. Zelda's bed for... Yeah, no, these are all good. Maybe I don't need Electric Keys. Hi again, Seth. It's Sam in disguise. She's checking out his secret account. No, I'm kidding. There's a lot less to this map than I thought there would be. Unless I'm just not doing this right. No, there's more. Okay. I honestly think you'd definitely be laughing kind of drunk. Yeah, I think... I don't get drunk often. I've never been drunk, so I don't know which kind of drunk I'd be. I might be laughing kind too, or just sleepy kind. I am talkative drunk. I just kind of am more likely to just talk about shit while drunk. And by drunk, I think I mean tipsy. Because I've heard that, like, being drunk and being tipsy are actually entirely different things. And I don't think I've ever been drunk to the point where I've, like, blacked out. But I've definitely been drunk to the point where I've had a hangover. But even that was only one time in my life. Ow. I only ever got drunk one time in my life, and it was when I had turned 18. I had turned 18, and I went out with my friends, and, well, like, not went out and, like, went drinking, but we went out in, like, the street. My mom gave us some alcohol. We went out into the street because my mom's place gets really fucking empty at night. Like, she lives by this I don't know what the term is. I don't drive. But, like, one of those four crossing roads. The T sections, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Whatever the term is. The driving term is. Four ways. That area gets really, like the lights basically stop working after, like, 12 a.m. And so we went out drunk. We took some pictures. I have a video of Take Me Home to the Place Where I Belong. Yeah, I have a video of Joe running across the street like Naruto running, and we could just, like, sit in the road and hang out and, like, sit in the middle of that four-way and watch as the street lights change. Oh, there goes one of my posters. We could just do that. I'm gonna have to put that back up later. We could just do that because how quiet the roads got after 12 a.m. because it's like a family area. But anyways, we went to bed while still drunk, and that is even, like, over the last 10 years, the only time I've ever had a hangover. I woke up with the hardest headache I think I've ever had. And my mom had to, like, make me breakfast because that was apparently a way to cure the hangover, is to have breakfast, I guess. So she made me, like, eggs and bacon and all of that. Joe and Hope were apparently fine. I don't know how they ended up being fine. Is it just those two? Okay. Yo? Oh. Let's go. And that was pretty much it. Like, I basically learned that if you want to avoid being hungover, just don't go to sleep when you're drunk. And that's kind of the way to do it. Ow. Whoa. Okay. Speaking of which, yeah. hydration is your best friend when hungover. Is it? Yeah, I don't remember it. But like, I take a certain medication that is actually a little bit dangerous when it comes to drinking. But the one thing that I think is really funny about the medication is I get drunk really quickly off this medication, but can I just get this over? No? Damn. Wait. I get drunk really... Wait, I can do 6? Okay. I get drunk really easily, but I also get sober really, really quickly. Damn it, I can't do what I wanted to do. Okay. Some meds and alcohol don't mix. I'm fine. Like, the only thing is just that I can't have anything to drink after I take my pill. And if I'm going to drink, I have to... Basically, I have to stop taking it. Or I have to stop drinking after a certain point so that I can sober up enough to take my pill. The thing with that is just that I sober up really quickly. So, I think I had, like, 5 glasses, pretty big glasses of wine, at my dad's from, like, I can't believe I made that, from, God, when did I get there? Like, 2? I think the wine was put out at 4, maybe 5. And then I think my dad drove me home at 7. So I had 5 glasses of wine in the span of 2 hours. And got so tipsy that I hugged, like, everybody and just kind of basically told them that I love them, even though we don't always, like, see eye to eye. And then by the time I was in my dad's truck, I was sober. Like, by the time he was driving me home, I was fine. I got sober just as quickly as I got tipsy. And that's the thing, is that, like, I've never blacked out. I've never woken up throwing up. And I've only ever been hungover the one time, and it was because I fell asleep while drunk. And I have not... Someone just threw a bomb at that poor Deku guy. I have not had a hungover since that time when I was... Stamp. I've not had a hangover since that time when I was 18, and I have never, like I said, never blacked out, never backed down, never what. All that jazz. I've been very responsible with my meds and with alcohol, and I don't smoke. I haven't had any, cannabis of any kind since I was, like, maybe 19. I had, like, if you count, like, the quarter of a weed cookie that my sister exclusively did not want me to have. Ooh, I see more stamp over there. If that doesn't count, because I don't even remember if it hit me, then I have not had any cannabis in my system since I was 18. And that's a whole other story. I can tell it if you want. I might as well. Okay, fuck. Oh, I'm safe. Alright, let's see if I can get to that. I don't think I can get to it now. I think I've told that story, haven't I? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, that's gonna get rid of that. Okay, wait. Can you go up? That kind of works. Yeah, keep going that way. No, keep going! I think edibles aren't too bad. I can't take them on my current meds. You're not gonna go that way, are you? Okay, wait. Not you, then. Okay, wait, maybe if I send you further out and then I go? Okay, well, this is a problem. Okay, so, the last time I ever had cannabis in my system, I was 18. I hadn't smoked since in the last, like, year. I technically gave up smoking when I was 16. I smoked a lot. Not a lot, but, like, I smoked, like, maybe twice a week, maybe, at, like, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, for the first couple months of 2016. And I was kind of only doing it because everyone else in my life was doing it. I feel like I fucked this up. I should go back. Yeah, I was doing it just because, like, my mom assumed that I was going to start, so she taught me how to do it responsibly. Like, she taught me how to roll up my own joints and how to smoke a bong so that I didn't learn it in, like, some random person's basement. Okay? And so I was just kind of, like, smoking because it was available to me and because my mom had, like, assumed that I was going to start smoking anyways. Is this gonna bring me up somewhere? Oh, wait, I see it. Wait. Okay, wait. Yeah, she just kind of assumed that I was going to start, which I wasn't. I literally only started. We're smoking, Pog? Well, not since I was like 18. That's the story I'm getting to. Why can't that go there? Okay, let's do like 2 trampoline. You're telling me that doesn't work? Nah. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, so she taught me because she just assumed that I was going to. Oh god, am I even... I can't get up there, I bet. Is that what this means? Oh god, okay. Oh wait, I can water it. I can bed, and then I can water it. And so I quit, like, on my 17th birthday because I ended up getting... Okay, I'm assuming that's not how I'm... Wait, but this kind of makes sense. Is this not a platform I can go up to? Uh-oh. Okay. And I got, like, weed for my... Oh, yeah, I can't do that. I got weed for my 17th birthday and it made me sad because it made me go like, okay, where the fuck is my life coming to? I don't even like smoking. So I gave everything away. I gave everything away after that. I even gave my weed and stuff back to my friend who had given me his stuff because I was like, this isn't for me. I don't really want my life to be surrounded. Like, the only fucking gift I got at age 17 was a gram of weed from my mom's dealer. Like, no thanks. That's not the life I want to live. More power to you if it helps you out. I was not in a scenario where it was helping me out. How the fuck do I get over there, bro? I was not in a scenario where it was helping me out. I was in a scenario where people were abusing it, okay? And so... Oh! That almost worked. I'm in the fucking poison fields. Okay, I'm not gonna try it. I don't think I can do it that way. Big peanut energy here? Hell yeah, dude. Okay, and so, like, I quit when I was, like, 17, okay? And I think I was smoking for maybe, like, 4, maybe 5 months. Flash to, like, I'm 18. It's well over a year later. It's well over a year later, because my birthday's in July, and I'm 18 at this point. I'm with my cousin. And I've hung out with him since, and we've talked about it, and it's kind of a funny story now, but at the time... I was hanging out with my cousin, and I was supposed to be sleeping over. He informed me that he's actually made plans with his friends to go to his friend's house and smoke weed in their basement. And he's like... He asks me if I want to go with him. This was not the intention of our hangout. I didn't even know that he smoked. And so I was just kind of like, yeah, okay, I'll go. If it means spending time with my cousin, right? So... You know, funnily enough, I did end up in a scenario where I was in some random person's basement smoking weed, and I think what's really funny about the story is that the bong that they had was the grossest, uncleanest bong I've ever seen in my entire life. And they're all taking really fat hits off of it and then throwing up into a bucket while playing, like, FIFA 16, okay? And showing pictures of, like, some girl... on Snapchat that sent them titties, and it was like a whole thing, okay? Like, it was wild. I don't know why my cousin thought that it was a good idea for me to come to this stuff, and they're all taking a hit from it, and they're all throwing up in this bucket, and my cousin's like, when was the last time you smoked? And I was like over a year ago, and he goes, Allie, this is strong stuff. I don't think you should be smoking this. And I was like, I can do it. It's fine, right? I didn't know that, like, there were different strands of cannabis and, like, different strands of weed and all of that. So I was just kind of like, it's in a bong. It looks like what I've smoked. I'll be fine, right? And admittedly, when I did take the hit from the bong, I did not throw up. I did hit it, like, pretty hard, I would say. Terpenes matters too. Terpenes? I don't even know what that is. See, I'm a baby when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, so I took a hit, and my cousin was like, if you throw up, it's okay. No one's gonna think you're gross. Terpenes? Terpenes? Is that, like, another term, kind of? You might have to explain that to me like I'm 5. But I take the hit and I suck it in and it's fine. Like I don't even feel sick. And they're all looking at me like, "Whoa, how did you do that?" How did I what? Smoke a fucking bong properly? I don't know. I fucking lit it and the smoke came in and I sucked it up and I sucked the smoke that was in and now it's hitting me. You know, like, what do you mean? How did I do that? That's how I did it. Like, you know? But side note, this arm is like kind of fucked up from a vaccine I got when I was like in grade 7. Not because of the vaccine itself, but they put the needle in wrong and it turned my arm green for like 2 weeks. And now this arm is kind of sensitive. I can't actually get shots in it anymore because of how they fucked up. Terpenes are compounds also found on cannabis flower that have different effects and flavor. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I love learning new things about that shit. Because it's so fascinating to learn about people that are in that sort of thing. Not in a bad way, just in like an interest kind of thing, you know? And so, you know, I got high, and it was kind of nice, but then I started to get, like, this burning, aching, excruciating pain in this arm. The arm that had the bad injection in grade 7. The arm that turned green. And when I tell you, I haven't broken a bone or anything. I haven't, like... I have, knock on wood, haven't gotten appendicitis or anything yet, right? So maybe this isn't a good, like, explanation, but it is the most pain I have ever been in. Like, I can't describe, it genuinely felt like my arm was being slowly ripped off. For some reason, whatever the fuck was in this specific strand, I'm not saying you're writing it off. Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, valid. The plants are very interesting. A lot of people write off what goes into it. No offense taking it all, man. Okay, that's valid. I just always worry that I come off as like an asshole when I talk about this stuff. But yeah, I was high. And I was high for a good couple minutes before this hit me. But all of a sudden, I just get this ripping pain in my arm. I have never, ever experienced anything like this. And I've had this issue since grade 7, so all of the other times that I smoked weed, I never had this pain. I used to take Adderall, and I never had this pain. Ever. And, like, I don't even know if I've tried different strands. I have no idea. I was just given what was there, and I didn't even smoke the pack from my... a lot of overstimulation was making the sensitivity arm being skyrocketed, but I wasn't bothered by being in this person's basement. I wasn't upset at all about being in a stranger's... I learned something that day. Did you know that it's really easy to mask the scent of marijuana? If you just light tissue paper on fire and, like, let it burn out on the floor... Granted, don't do this in your home. They did it in, like, a fucking cold-ass basement with, like, rock flooring. It was like I was in a fucking cave, but, like, they could easily mask the scent of marijuana by lighting tissue paper on fire and, like, letting it burn out on the floor. And you couldn't smell weed at all in the room. It was crazy. But yeah, for some reason, after a couple minutes of being high, I just got this excruciating pain in my arm. Like, my arm was just slowly being ripped off, ligament from ligament, nerve from nerve. And it was slow, and it was building up, and it was agonizing. And I start tearing up, and I'm like, cousin, something is really, really wrong. And he's, you know, we can't really afford to go and, like, ask for a drive home, or, like, the parents don't know we're downstairs smoking weed. So he's like, relax, you're high. And I'm like, no, something is really fucking wrong. So I ended up having to, like, sit on my chair, like, over it, kind of like this, like my arm over the back of the chair to get it to stop. And that was the only way I could get the pain to stop, was to sit like this. Finally, as the high fades, the pain fades, and that was the last time I ever smoked, because at that point I was like, I don't even think I want, like, I never liked it. I never liked smoking. It was something that I did because my mom assumed I was going to start, and a lot of my friends that were, like, in the area also smoked, and it was, like, kind of cool, but it was never something that I wanted to do. And so it was kind of like, at that point, it was like, I haven't smoked in a year, and that's my fucking introduction back into it? No, I'm done. And then, yeah, like I said, I count that as, like, the last time. Because the weed cookie that I had, like, a year later, I had a quarter. I'm honestly glad you stopped doing it. I don't hold anything against anybody that partakes in that stuff. There is a part of me that, like, has some iffiness with it, but that's because my experience with people that smoke weed in my life are not responsible people. But I don't hold anything against people that just smoke it in general, because I have no idea what kind of person you are. I just have shitty people in my city. That's literally it, you know? But, like, the edible did nothing. It was a quarter off of a weed cookie that my sister did not want me to have, that got mad at her boyfriend for giving it to me. And it was like, it didn't even hit. And at this rate, drinking is, like, totally fine for me. I don't really have a desire to branch off. I don't want to bother making the butter. I don't want to bother experimenting. And it was just like, it was never something I even wanted to do in the first place. Say what you want about how, like, weed is arguably better to do than alcohol. Alcohol works for me. And it's just getting a thing of wine is way easier than having to take the time to bake something. You shouldn't feel pressured to. I think if you went on that journey again, you'd find a beneficial strain and intake method, but I respect people doing their thing. But also, weed isn't for everybody. I don't need to be going out there and looking for a strain to help me when I've already found what works. My medication does exactly what I need it to do. I have been on it since I was 17. I have been working with my doctor to, like, adjust it based on the changes in my body. I have no reason, not even, like, financially, it would cost more money to try and experiment with weed at this rate than it would be to just do what I'm doing. But I respect that it works for some people. And I even, like, kind of vibe with the aesthetic of it, you know? The aesthetic of, like, my mom really likes that. She tried to grow her own weed in her house, but it was the wrong gender of plant or something. I don't know. She was just really upset that her plant was a female, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but she's tried to get into that before. It's a fascinating subject, for sure. So you don't know what the shortcut is either? Nope, not a clue. I really thought you would have remembered. Now what? If I don't remember, I don't remember. What else do you want me to say? Elder Gold, Elder Civ, there's something else I'd like to ask you both. What exactly is the shortcut to the crater? It's a path used by Goron chiefs back in the day. Only after going through its trials and cleansing in the crater could a Goron become chief. The customs faded long before our time, though. My favorite gender plant? Yeah, for real. But no, I know so little about it. I didn't even know, Fed, your thing of getting geeked, I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what you were doing when you were pulling out the thing and, like, the tube looking thing. I didn't know what that was at all. I think I literally selected get geeked as a joke, and then I see you pull out a pipe and I'm like, oh. I had no idea. And it was so funny to me when I saw it. Like, at first I was like, what the fuck is that? It looks like only certain gendered plants flower. That makes sense. It looks like the thing that you have. At first I thought it was like, this is just me. This is how vanilla I am. One of those fucking tubes that hold the icing that you use to make gingerbread houses. That's what it looked like to me. So at first I thought I was like, oh, haha, is this like an inside joke sort of thing? And then I see smoke come out of it and I'm like, oh. And Loki does look like that. No, it made me laugh. But I just remember, like, that's how out of it I am with that kind of thing. And it's funny to me. It's funny that at that point that was my life. Like, almost my life, you know? It Loki does look like that. That's what I thought it was. I literally was like, what the fuck is that? Because I don't know anything. I just learned that, like, vapes exist. Like, last year. I am like A-tier geek. Like capital G, capital K, geek in that regard. And yet I'm always fucking asked at the fucking gas station if I have a cigarette. It's wild. Oh, Dawson, your father. That's it. I remember now. Your father once said something about blocking off the path in my room. Path. Don't have a slur now. There's flower vapes too that cook the flower without any combustion. Those are kind of neat. It sounds like it's gotten really advanced. Or maybe it's just that my city is incredibly basic. Because that's, like I said, it's become so fascinating with me as it's grown. Especially now that it's becoming legal and people are finding more ways to mess with it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just cool to me. Not something that I think I would ever try. Unless I was, like, paid. But I just... Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I can't deny that it's not cool. Even with nicotine, which I don't partake in, but since the 20-teens versus now. Is that a comment that's getting cut off, or am I just reading that wrong? Since the 20-teens versus now, it's gotten big? Oh yeah, for sure. I reckon I heard something say like that too. Crazy advancement. Yeah. I mean, whatever works, right? If it's making people feel better, that's really good. First I've heard of it. Let's go check it out. FNAF horn? Hell yeah, Ed. Where's my FNAF horn? My 2023 FNAF horn. There you go. It's up here! This way! I'm coming, bro. Oh, yo, hit that nay, Darston! Darston, he said something about a portrait, and he's gone. He is gone. Dude, this child is still crying. That sucks, bro. Skungle. Next vapes are gonna use nuclear reactions to do everything. All these new vapes almost make you wish for a nuclear winter. See that behind me? It's a portrait of my dad. Doesn't he look impressive? I feel like I've given you the wrong voice now. I've just evolved. Like, the Goron voice is like, oh, wow. But Dad made me promise I'd change this portrait one day. You'll have to hang one of yourself when you're chief. So proud, so sure I'd grow up like him. I've left this up, but I did promise, so I'd have to do it eventually. But never mind that. For now, we have to find the entrance to that shortcut. I think it is literally this. I wonder what the shortcut is. Do I have to blow this up? I don't want to blow it up, dude. I can't grab it. Do I maybe... Don't make me blow this up. Alright. No? Oh, wait. Wait. Give me the screw! Come on. Boop. There we go. The Fable emote sends me. I don't know where, but it sends me. I don't know where it sends me. It's really funny. The portrait. Whoops. You know, this is just like one of my dad's mottos. Nuggets of wisdom number 34. A breakdown can lead to a breakthrough. But more important, I think you found the shortcut. Let's go. Alright, sick. Exciting. We almost got it. I think we'll do the usual where we go to the temple and then stop there for the night. Looks like a path picks up over here. Now we've just got to figure out how to get across. Are you coming with me? The best saying for a time like this is, Nuggets of wisdom number 19. If you can't fly, borrow some wings. Never knew what Dad meant by that one. How do you borrow someone's wings? Like, I think... Well, this isn't really... That's just gonna hit me. Okay, I'm not borrowing someone's wings. I'm going to bed across. Zelda! That was amazing! You're brilliant! I don't think I can use that trick, but I'll find a way to catch up with you. Go on ahead without me. Isn't this the shortcut? Isn't that the whole point? Alright, well. Okay, that did nothing. What's the point of the air pumps if they don't actually send you in where you need to go? Yeah, that sends me up too high. Okay. Yeah, see, I can just... I can't... Can I water? No. Hold on. No? Maybe there's a transformation that makes it possible to float across. I wouldn't have picked up anything like that. Okay. Well, there's that. Can I just... You know what, Skunga? I think you found it. I think you found the meta. You found something. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a stupid fucking idea. Alright, well, time to go back. I meant to jump. No! Okay. I don't... Can I put water on him? To get up there? Okay, wait, let me star him, actually. Yep. Okay. Okay. Huh. Yeah, because I can't, like... I can summon something that flies, but I can't control where it goes. That's the problem with the flying. Like, I can't tell it to go that way. It'll just go where it wants. So I end up just floating here until it brings me where I need to go. Okay, let me try. You might be able to bed, then water. If I can't bed from the air, and this is... Well, actually... I forget that you can just plug those. Yeah! Well, fuck. Okay, no, I can make that. I can make that. Yep, okay. And now I can use this. Sick. Alright, thank you, Skunga. Lava Rock Echo. I feel like I was supposed to have something like that. Oh, I can only make one? That's a bit of a struggle. I feel like I'd rather just do the TLoZ. Because with the TLoZ I can do that. And I can just walk. I bet I'm not supposed to have that yet. That's really funny. Oh, I see. Yep, and then this will bring me up. Spin! Alright, sick. And I'll just take that back. Oh. Oh, come on, I made that earlier. I loved using that jump. It's really funny to me. Well, this is a problem. Actually, no, it's not. Oh, come on. So cheap. Okay. Damn it! That was a dumb idea. Ugh, I'm gonna die. Okay, hold on. I gotta sit in my bed. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. Alright. Sick. Grab his dick and twist it. Okay. Can I? Yes. Well, fuck me then. Ow! Alright. What's the point of going this way? chest. Alright. You recover health like that? Oh my god, that's lovely. Yeah, no, I figured that out the other day. Another thing that I miss about games is having to think, what was the point of me going this way? Oh. Oh, wait, I know what it wants me to do, but I'm kind of cheating. There's another chest there, I think. Oh, there's not? Okay. How is he gonna even get over here? Oh. Hey, Zelda! What's up? Whoa, I'm glad I managed to catch up. There's a rock. Oh, there's a giant rock in the way. This path hasn't been used in a while. It probably fell at some point. Can you break it? Leave this to me! Yo, Darson's got confidence. Based on the size and type of stone, the angle I'd need to use is... Okay. I honestly miss the where do I gotta go now feeling. Doing Bio-Rand on Christmas gave me that feeling I've been missing. Take this! It's like, the only reason why I thought to check, if the bed healed you was because we got another bed that was like soft bed, and I was like, wait a fucking second, and then I slept in it and gained health. I don't think that's been a system since like Skyward Sword. I don't know if Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom had that, where if you sat down or went to bed, well, no. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom had it so that you could sleep and like go to the next day, but did that heal you? It probably did, but I know Skyward Sword had that system where you could sit down and it would heal you. You could sit down on like a bench or something and it would actively heal you. And so I was like, oh my god, is it like that? And then that's how I found out. I feel like modern games don't have that. Like, even while I'm playing Jedi Fallen Order, which came out in 2017, mind you, so it's not really all that modern, has that thing where, like, I know where to go because the rock wall that you can climb has the same texture as, like, all the other areas that you can climb. It has, like, that chain texture. And then the rocks that you can wall run on all have the lines. The only reason why I'm able to know where to go is because everything looks the same. Like, there isn't really a whole lot of thinking. There is still, like, some aspects where I'm having to look where to go, but it's kind of like, I don't feel like I'm figuring it out. I feel like I'm just looking for the spot, if that makes sense. But even just little things of, like, noticing a difference in the text, making you want to experiment. Or even with Echoes of Wisdom and how, like, every other Zelda game, if there's a ledge, you can't just jump over it. You have to go, like, up and along to get to that point. But because you can just create water that goes up vertically, fuck the platforming. I can just go up. Like, that's just, that's making the game. Echoes of Wisdom feels like what Breath of the Wild was supposed to be. I like yellow paint indicator in my video game telling me what to do. That's valid. I just like it, like, I don't mind it for sure, especially since that there are definitely some games that are a lot more in your face with it. Joking. That's under, yeah, I figured, but I didn't want to be like, yeah, fuck you, you know? But, like, I like that. I like just being given something and having to think, you know? Like, and not having it be like, oh, that's the wall running texture, and that's the climbing texture, and it's glowing blue because you can use force push. Like, let me figure that out. It didn't work as well as I hoped, but the results still fit my calculations. Just do it again. Zelda, we haven't known each other long, but this slate, it's like a map for my father. So the idea of not having it around anymore makes me pretty nervous. But with all that we've done, I'm realizing there's times where carvings on a rock aren't enough. Aw, I think you've helped me figure things out. The words on it are valuable, but I can't be a great chief while I'm staring at a slate. To be a great chief, I have to keep my eyes up to see what works best for me. So let's try something different. Are you gonna use the slate? Oh my god, and Goron Chief's Nuggets of Wisdom number 56. Ha! That is so cool. Oh, I love that. Great, get creative with what you've got. Oh, that is so fucking cool. Your slate! Wasn't it really important to you? I don't like how they have outies. Can I say that? Like, it just looks like he's got his cock out. I'm sorry. We've all been thinking it, okay? It's like positioned out in such a way. I don't remember the Gorons having outies like that, bro. Yeah, but I'll be alright. I can still use the nuggets of wisdom my father left to help me do things my way, the Darstan way. I should use tone indicators more because I feel like I'm kind of deadpan a lot, you know, but indicators feel excessive sometimes. What are you gonna do if a live-action Zelda movie sucks dick and ball? I think it'll be good, though. I think it's going to be better than the Mario movie. I'm thinking about rewatching the Mario movie. I did just watch K-pop Demon Hunters for the first time today, and I enjoyed it, but it did take me about 40 minutes to enjoy it, because the pacing with K-pop Demon Hunters is unironically some of the worst pacing I've ever seen in a movie, but like, no, the tone indicators thing, that's just because I'm afraid to, I've done that before, where I've been like, yeah, fuck that, and then they've been like, actually, I'm kidding. And like, so now I just have to fucking, it's me, I promise it's me, it's not you. But no, I don't think I'm going to hate it, because it's not animated, which is already like a check mark in my book. And I just think, because they're making it live action, they're taking it more seriously than the Mario movie was, because the Mario movie was controlled by Illumination. That's why they threw in Take On Me instead of using the Donkey Kong remix that the guy had composed. You know what I mean? Like, the reason why the Super Mario movie wasn't good, at least for me, not necessarily because it was animated, but because of who was animating it. Illumination. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like the Mario movie didn't take itself seriously, but because the Zelda movie is live action, and it doesn't look like they're taking from a specific game, I feel like they're doing more with it. So I'm expecting to at least get some enjoyment out of it. Unless they whiteify Ganondorf, and then I'm walking out. Besides, I've got all my father's mottos memorized by now. It's Sony Pictures for Zelda, right? Is it? I think I've heard about that before. Has Sony produced bad movies lately? Is that, like, why everyone's worried? Sorry to keep you waiting on my big insight. The crater's just up ahead. I'll check. Yeah, I'd like to know. I forget. I can't remember if it is or not. It seems Darston's really making a breakthrough. It's nice to see him more confident. Yeah, that was fucking awesome. What if they twinkify Ganon? They've already done it. They've already twinkified Ganon. He was basically a twink. Oh, I can't believe I fucked that. He was basically a twink in Tears of the Kingdom. The waypoint's been recorded. Alright, sick. Wait, what? Yeah, kinda. Darstan, what are you doing? So this is what you've been searching for, huh? The last few missing Gorons must be in there. How can I help? This looks like a central rift in the area. All the little ones nearby are likely spreading from here. So if your friends were swallowed by any of them, they should return after we win this one. But Darstan, only the two of us can go inside. You helped so much already. Please wait here. All right. I wish I could do more, but Princess Zelda, try. I know you can do this. Distributed by Sony Pictures. I don't think they've done anything awful. I only know of the Ganon laugh meme. I genuinely, yeah, no, I mean, I'm mostly kidding. Because I'm just giving another excuse to shit on the Wilds era, which I just like to do because it ruffles the feathers of those that like the Wilds era. It's the same thing I did with Wind Waker. But I think that he's the most twinkish. Personally. Alright, let's get to the actual, like, entrance. Oh, wait. Is the lava still damageable even though it's frozen? Technically the property still shouldn't be there, but okay. Alright. We're gonna bet our way through. What was I trying to say? What was I trying to say? Okay, the Ganon. Yeah, no, it's literally just like, he doesn't give off Twink in Ocarina of Time. He doesn't give off Twink in Wind Waker. He doesn't give off Twink in Twilight Princess, and he's definitely not a Twink in Hyrule Warriors. So that kind of just leaves Tears of the Kingdom, who has, in my opinion, the most boring Ganon design. Yes, I know Twilight Princess. Damn, bro, they on my rock shit. Get their ass. Okay, I'll just do this. I just think he's boring. He looks just like a guy. I prefer Tears of the Kingdom over Breath of the Wild. Me too. Because of the mechanics offered in Tears of the Kingdom over Breath of the Wild. Agreed. I think Breath of the Wild is more impactful on gaming. It was, yeah. So many titles had a Breath of the Wild style climbing and survival style afterwards. Not always a good thing. Not to me, at least. Beyond that, the myriad of Breath of the Wild walk out on cliff to see world moments seen in other games. After, I'm assuming you're gonna keep writing. Or did it get cut off, or is that the full thing? No, I meant after Breath of the Wild. Beyond that, the myriad of Breath of the Wild walk out on cliff to see world moments seen in other games after. I'm having a hard time. I meant after Breath of the Wild. I do agree that Tears of the Kingdom is better. I definitely had more fun with it, in terms of its mechanics. I liked that you could just get around faster without necessarily needing... I can't... Okay, that works. But I can't place two, so how do I get across the lava? I liked making silly things and torturing Koroks, even though they're cute. Yeah, for me, it was kind of... No, that's not gonna work. For me, it was kind of just... I liked that Tears of the Kingdom just made kind of getting around better. I've talked about it already. I don't enjoy open world games because I feel like they're not... I feel like the whole point is that it takes longer to get through. And, like, that's the point. And so it's like, oh, dude, I poured so many hours into Breath of the Wild because it's so expansive. No, you poured hours of time into Breath of the Wild because it takes so fucking long to get from point A to point B, especially in the desert or in the snow. Like, I don't genuinely believe that you took so long to beat that game for any other reason because it just takes a long time to get around. It's why I probably have more hours into Dragon Age Inquisition than I do Origins, purely because Inquisition's open world is so empty and boring, and the horses don't even work. Did you guys know they didn't program the horses properly in Dragon Age Inquisitions? They forgot. They forgot to program the horses in Dragon Age Inquisition, so when you run or when you dash with them, you actually aren't moving faster than you would be if you were just walking. And yet, there is an entire required quest around getting the horses because it's meant to make traversing faster. It doesn't! They forgot to program it in. And it won Game of the Year. Redonkulous. That's why you can finish Breath of the Wild without doing any dungeons. I mean, I feel like that's not necessarily... What? How... I'm not... I don't understand this gimmick. Like, I get that it's kind of the point for it to be empty. Like, that's the point of Fallout New Vegas, is that it's post-apocalyptic, so it's supposed to be empty. But I'm not going to enjoy holding up until I find a cool cave, if that makes sense. Tears of the Kingdom kind of got rid of that. Tears of the Kingdom, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Clearly, I think I'm missing something that I'm supposed to have that I just don't. Because I can't... You see what I mean? This just seems like a really wonky way to design getting around lava. Even though the lava's not moving, which should imply that the particles that's making it hot should also not be working. I'm gonna take the jump. Okay, good. Alright, sick. Maybe water next? I don't know if I had enough. Alright, I made it. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom allowed you to build like the wind bikes, and also the duplication glitches made it very helpful. When I was replaying Breath of the Wild for my preparations for Tears of the Kingdom, I had to learn how to wind bomb because I could not fucking handle getting around the normal way, especially before getting a horse. But that's just me. Being able to break Tears of the Kingdom made it more enjoyable, and yet I have yet to replay it. Not because I don't want to, I literally just have not gotten around to replaying it. Maybe that'll be another thing I do on stream. But that is all the time I have for today. It is 8:30. I'm thinking that we'll raid out. Sorry that I couldn't go for a lot longer. I just got back into the swing of things. I want to kind of enjoy my weekend after having quite a busy weekend because, like I said, Sunday was like the prep day, and like going out with my mom. Monday I had Friendsmas. Tuesday I had the golf stream, which was a blast. But I didn't really have like a lot of time before that to relax because I was having some tech issues. And that was, I think, was that the day I got my Switch 2? No, I got my Switch 2 on Wednesday. Wait, no, that was the day I got my Switch 2. Yeah, no, Tuesday was the day I got my Switch 2. And my glasses broke. These ones, which I got fixed, as you can see. They fixed them for free, which I'm very happy about. And then Wednesday was New Year's, and then I just got home today at like 4. So I'm gonna take tomorrow to relax. I'm gonna watch the finale of Stranger Things after this too, so that'll be very exciting. I'll see if I like it or not. I'm thinking that we raid out. We raid out pretty often. I feel like it'd be good too. There might be someone in the community that's streaming. Thank you so much for hanging out on the first day of 2026. Yes. No, not stream together. I want to raid. I want to raid Shadow Legends. Who do we got? Cider Taco is live. Jake Jardashian's live. The Co-op Couch is live. I haven't raided the Co-op Couch yet. I think we're gonna raid them. I believe they just hit affiliate. They're playing Minecraft on console, it looks like right now. They're a lovely couple that Rex introduced to the community. That, yeah, I believe they just hit affiliate. Yeah, I am subbed. Okay, so they did just hit affiliate. We're gonna raid them. I can't get a raid message going because I only have one monitor, but Skunga, if you want to form one, you totally can. Yeah. Thank you everybody so much for being here. I should be back in the swing of things on Tuesday when we return with Fallout New Vegas. Although I think I've talked a little bit about it before, I may have a little less energy going into the rest of winter, just kind of because all of the excitement of Christmas is over and winter is already just kind of a hard thing for me personally with like the lack of sunlight and have a Starling 2026. I love that. And all of that jazz, you know, but we're going to look up. I got some cool things on the way. Going to be looking into that Minecraft server probably next week just so that I don't really have to do a lot of work tomorrow. Gonna be hanging out on my Switch 2, gonna be hanging out in the Discord, all that jazz, right? But I will see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you everybody so much for being here. Happy 2026, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. See you on Tuesday.